In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make sitting animations tutorial. So, like when you're sitting on any object, like for instance a chair or anything that has a seat, you can see the default one, and we're going to make that in a currency so people can purchase it and change their animations to whatever one they buy. This is a quick example. This is the shop. I'm on a new account or an alt account because it uses data stores, so when you leave it doesn't get rid of everything. So this is an alt account to do whatever. It's a little bit off-centered, but modify the UI to your liking and customize it to whatever you like. You can customize the scripts and etc. This is just an example of what I'm. So if we purchase one, we can purchase, let's just purchase this one, Slumped. It's 300. All of these are 300 in currency. You can modify that to any number of your choosing. And once you purchase it, it'll give you the option to equip. You can equip the emote or the sitting animation, and it will play when you are sitting on an seat object or anything like that. You can also unequip it and sit back regularly. Anyways, let's purchase a couple more, or the rest of them, and here we go. Now we have all of them. Also, just so you know, oh shoot, I forgot. Oh yeah. Anyways, that these can, like, when you don't have enough, it won't let you purchase it, or like enough currency. Like if you don't have, for instance, if you can modify these, but if you didn't have 300 in currency, it would not let you purchase it. So it doesn't have any warning or anything, but you can config that yourself or do whatever. If you watch my last video and you want to do something like that where you can give it like a warning or just update anything in general about these scripts, I recommend checking out my last video and possibly using that to help you remake the script a little bit, or edit it, customize it a little bit more to your liking if you do not know a lot of Lua or much about it. But yeah, let's try out the rest of them. Equip. This is a squat one, squatting. You can make your own animations or whatever. And then obviously unequip, equip this one, and yeah, this one's kind of messed up, but it works. And then if we leave, I'm just gonna and join back, it will, well, the currency is not leader saving, but you can make your own leader stats or whatever yourself. But yeah, as you can see, it saved all of your stuff. You can equip, unequip, etc. The currency did not save because I didn't add that, but you can add your own currency saving thing if you want. Now to get into how it works, we can view it in Roblox Studio. So here we made all the scripts and whatnot here. My computer's about to die. Anyways, all the links for these scripts, or not scripts, but the model in general, or the model for the seating and everything, the Roblox place and whatnot, is all going to be in the description if you guys want to get it from there. I recommend boost it, and if it worked for you or if you liked it, I would very much appreciate it. But to get into it, you can modify all of this to your liking. Here's the slumped. You're gonna have a couple scripts in script service, so I recommend downloading the RBXL file from the link in the description. This will allow you to open it in Studio and view the entire source of the game, and then you can put it all in your game or merge it all together and build off of this game if you'd like. You're gonna have all the scripts in here. I think there's much better way to like organize this or make it more functional, I guess, and easier, but this is just I'm just gonna use it, whatever. So here we have, I don't think you need so many events, but I have a purchase event for each one. Purchase event for the first one, second one, and third one. I have a script for each one, which you're gonna need no matter what, and then you're gonna need a leader stat. This one, see, it just makes a leader stat folder and puts a leader stat in it. It doesn't give you anything. This is a free model I just grabbed too, but the rest of this was all done. Here's all the configs if you want to modify them, or you're gonna need to. Purchase events, you're gonna change these to whatever these are named in here. If they're the same name as the purchase events, just keep them the same if you download it as our RBXL. Here you can change the price of the one you're on. So this is a squatter emote. We can change the price from 300 or whatever currency you want. The animation, so whatever animation you want it to play. And the default sit animation, you can change this if you have like a certain default sitting animation you want, but I recommend just having the default one if you just have a regular game. So this is just the default animation by Roblox themselves. So none of the rest of this is, you don't have to modify any of this. You're going to have to modify each one for every script, and you're going to have to modify these in each button. You're going to want to modify the local script from the purchase events. You can modify all of those, modify this buy event, and then this one. Close buttons and all of these can remain untouched. The money or the currency, if you want it to display on the UI, if you downloaded it straight, then you're going to have to change this currency to whatever the name is of the leader stat that is in the leader stats folder that you have. that you want to spend, and you can just modify the currency to whatever the name is, and modify the text or whatever you want. And I think that's about it. I'm not sure what else there needs to be. All of this other stuff like the close and shop button are just opening it. Oh, and then over here, I don't think you need to change anything. Exploiters are still able to kind of change it a little bit. If you look at my last video again or whatever, you can help prevent it a little more if you ask it specific things. But right now it just uses button text, so it's not that safe, but it does work. And obviously Roblox is still trying to improve their anti-cheat like Bifron and whatever their built-in one. It's still bypassable, but I think it's helping so far. Synapse X is down right now because they're working on version 3, so it's up to you if you want to change this or not. And yeah, all of this works. Don't worry about the printing. There's a couple prints that I have. You can ignore those. They're just printing it was for me, like when I was building this, to see if it was working as intended. The only thing you're going to want to change in all of these is the animation ID. So change it to whatever you want, or whatever the animation is that you want to buy, so it can show them like what it looks like. And then just change it for each one, animation ID per one. And then you're going to want to have the models in the game. So I have a folder called anim display with the slumped model of the character with the chair in the model, just so it can like look like they're sitting on a chair, and the poser. None of this you don't even need to play animation. This is just to display in the game. This doesn't really matter at all because it's going to play on the UI itself. You can put this in replicated storage, but you're going to need to modify the locations of like where they are and the child's and parents and whatever, and all of the scripts or whatever scripts need it. So I think that would be the anim frames here, the viewpoint frames. You're just going to need to modify that if you put it in replicated storage so nobody can see it, or in server storage or whatever you want. And yeah, that's about it. My computer's about to die, but yeah, I hope this tutorial helped. Again, everything will be in the description if you want to download it. Drop a like if you liked it and it worked for you, and maybe even subscribe. I appreciate it, and bye.